Welcome to another episode of Look Amew. We depart the Boatworks, we head over to the beautiful Tangalooma Wrecks, and then our final destination is the gorgeous Lady Musgrave Island.
We headed up through Tipless Passage on our way to Peel Island in Moreton Bay.
Don't sit so close to the edge. Carousel bed, a late departure. You never even bothered to save his number. Another laugh track in the summer. Don't let yourself get so far out. There's only shadows that far down. Here's your sign. I can save you, just give me time. Someone call Steven McCarkin. Turn up the music louder than the thoughts inside our head. We're gonna go.
At Tangalooma, there are a lot of day trippers that catch the car ferry across to enjoy the peaceful tranquility that is on offer. There are a total of 15 vessels that have been sunk over a period of time that provide a haven for well over 100 species of fish.
On our passage from Tangalooma to Mooloolaba, there was a storm on the horizon.
What a difference an hour makes. After being caught up in a storm, we had crossed safely into Mooloolaba. No sooner we had crossed into Mooloolaba, we had to depart for Double Island Point to prepare ourselves for the crossing of the notorious Wide Bay Bar.
The tail end of a heartbreak, walked into my life like it is where you're meant to be. Time carried you to me from love. I can't imagine love without you. I saw the moon if you wanted it. With you, my love, I don't know what to quit. Resisting your greed eyes out of the question. You look my way in moments I am hypnotized. Time carried you to me from I can't imagine life without you.
We're here at Double Island Point. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a bit of a nor'wester blowing, but that should drop down a little bit during the day. So we've got our coordinates from the Tin Can Bay Coast Guard, and we're going to be heading over Wide Bay Bar. So everyone's a little bit apprehensive because we've heard lots of things about Wide Bay Bar and how the waves break on either side of you, but we've done well so far, so pretty confident at the moment. Had a good day yesterday too, flat as a pancake, no wind though. We made it all the way up from Mooloolaba to here, pretty uneventful except for the dolphins and whales. That was eventful.
Taken from the first look, my heart was cracked like the spine of a book. You caught my eye at the tail end of a heartbreak, walked into my life like it is where you're meant to be. Time carried you to me from love. And I can't imagine love without you. I saw the moon if you wanted it. With you, my love, I don't know what to quit. Resisting your greed eyes out of the question. You look my way in moments I am hypnotized. Time carried you.
Okay, we're on.
We're on. So we woke up at Gary's anchorage and said g'day to Gary at his anchorage. It was really nice and there wasn't much wind and it was low tide, and so we were thinking we were going to stay there all day, but then we had to talk about it and think no, we better sort of get up through the really shallow parts of Sheridan Flat and so forth. And so we decided we'd motor up and have a look and probably stay at South White Cliffs. But then we got there and it was a little bit exposed and the westerly was blowing.
Yeah, so we thought we would mosey on up to a spot called River Heads. That's where the Fraser Island ferry departs from that heads over to Kingfisher Resort. That's another spot I'd like to go and visit.
Yeah, so we had to dodge the ferry because he was bigger than us. We didn't think it'd be a good idea to try and ram him out of the road. So here we are, and it's just coming on dusk. It's very peaceful and lovely.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So we're right up in the Mary River. It's just beautiful. There are several other boats around, and our friends on Calypso again, they're just anchoring their boat at the moment. So no doubt we'll catch up with them a little bit later.
So it's Friday night, and we might have a drink. Might have a gin and tonic and a Heineken.
Yeah, it sounds really good, and
Just
we'll
for
cheers.
something different.
Yeah. Well, it's good evening from the crew of Lookamew.
Here we are at Lady Musgrave Island. Got here a couple of days ago, and it was a bit of a wild trip up, wasn't it, Sue?
Yeah, you could say it was a bit wild. We were expecting a nice 12-knot easterly, but I think it bumped up to 20 plus knots, and the seas were lumpy. I just felt like I was in a washing machine.
Yeah, so we made it the first 3 or 4 hours, and then the wind came round to the east, and the prediction was nice little 12-knot easterly, nice reach across. Yeah, when it hit 24 knots though, it was a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, so we had planned to get here on the lowest astronomical tide, and we did.
We did a good job. So coming in through the very narrow entrance to Lady Musgrave was a little bit unsure. Tide was still running out pretty hard even though it was low tide, but we made it through and did the tight right-hander to starboard as we got through, and Sue was out the front with our marriage savers on that worked for the 20 minutes before we got there and then stopped working the minute we actually started entering the channel, which was a bit annoying.
Yeah, so the marriage savers are headsets with a boom microphone that we can communicate to each other. So I don't think I charged them for long enough, and anyway they failed just as we got to the entrance, but we made it through. And
hand signals worked all right, didn't they?
They did, yeah. So I was just up on the bow, just looking out for all the bombies because it was very low tide, and looking for a lovely spot to anchor, which we did.
But it's been really, really nice here. It was pretty windy yesterday and pretty windy this morning, but it's, as you can see, beautiful now. Wind's dropped off, and so went for a bit of a snorkel and had a look at the sea slugs, the snails.
Yeah, they're beautiful. We have seen turtles flopping around here, and they're quite large, and they pop their heads up every now and then. And early this morning we decided to go out for a walk onto Lady Musgrave Island itself, which was really beautiful. It had a canopy of pisoni trees, and it was nice. And unfortunately I forgot to take my thongs, so of course it was just all coral, so it was quite a painful trip for me, but I just grinned and bared it all along the way.
You're tough.
Well, I was hoping that you'd give me at least one of your thongs.
Yeah, well, I lost the other one. Oh, I found it.
Oh, you're funny. Yeah, so we've had a lovely few days here. So our next destination is Pancake Creek. So we will pull up the anchor here in the morning, and it'll be about a 6-hour trip, 32 nautical miles. So I'm hoping tomorrow will be a nice sail.
Yeah, but I don't know whether there's going to be any wind, but who knows? The wind gods might be with us, but they mightn't be.
Yeah.
If you enjoy our videos, why not click to subscribe? While you're there, why not hit that bell notification button for upcoming episodes? And once again, thanks for watching, and look 'em you behind.